Alright, video's running, so welcome to the next video. Today I'm working on the steering linkages because these are the old ones. Yeah, these are just some, I don't know if they're for any car or I don't know. I bought them just for this cart, so I don't know what they're from, but they're just some normal, I don't know the English word, but you see what it is. So yeah, I just welded on a screw onto this steel bar, and these were the steering linkages, but they didn't work because as I built it, they were in it like this, and once you turned the wheel, the outside got pulled further than the inside, so the outside wheel turned further than the inside wheel, and that doesn't work. So that's the wrong way around. You need to have it the other way. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put them above each other, so they will have at least the same travel, which is better than the wrong way around, because it doesn't have to be perfect. Normally you would have to have them yeah, the inside further than the outside, but that will be fine. But I can't do that with these end links, so because I can't put them on top of each other. I could put them like this, but then the lower one would have less travel than the upper one because of the angle, and so that's bad. But I found the old steering that was just a bar which was across, which was pushing left and right with the steering fork, or like a rod with a little thing at the bottom, which slid this thing left and right. But that trash had a ton of play and wasn't a good steering mechanism, so I'm cutting off the ends right here. So I'm using these. It's not ideal, but I can put a bolt through here and then put them on top of each other. And so I'm just going to chop off one side. The one side can stay, but the other side I'm going to chop off. And then I'm going to weld, because I noticed this is hollow tubing. I'm going to weld a threaded insert on here for a M12 bolt, and then instead of this fine thread bolt, I'm going to put on the normal one, because I don't have this insert to fit on that thread pitch. So yeah, chop that off, weld this bolt on, and then you can adjust the geometry, so everything fits perfect. That will be welded on here, this will be welded on there, and then we have a perfect, hopefully working steering linkage. Yeah, that's the plan. So see me in the making, I would say. Alright, so as you can see, I got the steering finished. Yeah, don't look at the welds, please. I mean, you can look at these. They're decent, I think. I made them a few years ago. These are trash, but I think they will hold up. And yeah, as you can see, steering works. And I think, if you look at it from the top, I don't know, I think they're pretty parallel. Before, as I looked at it, I even thought the inner wheel would be turning further than the outside one, but I'm not sure. But it's way better than it was before, because before it was like outside wheel in like that and the inside wheel nearly straight. So pretty happy with that. I just used linkages like that, which I could stack on top of each other, and then the good end links on the outside. And yeah, that's for the steering. Works pretty good. I mean, it's pretty hard to turn the wheel still, but yeah, it's a freaking go-kart. Doesn't need power steering. And yeah, I wanted to show you the rest a little bit, because I haven't done that. As you can see, the engine, we made a little adapter, and with a motorbike chain down to the rear axle with that was the former front wheel from the scooter with the brake on it. For now, the brake is activated by this handbrake, but I will change that once everything else with the engine is working. I will build a second pedal right here, because as you can see, this here is the gas pedal, turns the carb right there. And yeah, what we have here is our little Wish cockpit with the kill switch, engine start, which doesn't currently work because I think I fried the starter, so I'm just starting it with the drill from the side. Then I don't know what this was, light or something, and I think that wasn't hooked up to anything. But yeah, we have our cool little yeah, how do you call it, ref counter? Is that a word? I don't know. A horn which directly horns onto the driver. not in the front, no, at the driver. That's how it should be. Then our exhaust right here, and yeah, the wiring is still a mess. I just tried to put it up like it was. I will clean it up if I find a way how to clean it up. Then yeah, carb, air filter, and yeah, I did get the engine running, and I jacked up the rear and also got the tires spinning for a second, but yeah, it was very, very strange. Maybe some of you is a GY6 expert and can help me, but I had to hold my hand behind the at the carb, so fuel gets sucked up to the intake, and because when you hold the intake shut, all the vacuum is used to pull fuel into the combustion chamber and not so much air. And once I did that, I got it running for a few seconds, then turned off. Then I could start it normally without holding my hand anywhere. Then I also could put the air filter back on, and it ran, and as long as I kept it alive with the throttle. But once I let it die, I couldn't get it to turn back on, and then I again had to remove the air filter, put my hand on there, turn it over for a few seconds, then do it over again, and then it worked again. But I couldn't really get why it only fires up once. So yeah, I'm sure this will all be carb tuning, but I hate carb tuning. I'm annoyed by this one, but that's perfectly set up now, so I'm not touching the carb on that again. So yeah, I am hyped about tuning a carburetor. Woohoo. And then yeah, perfect cable management with a old oil container. But yeah, it houses some of the wires and stuff like that. But yeah, of course, you know, Mercedes-Benz or Mercedes-Benz, and also the star on the front. No, we didn't steal that from any cars. I picked that up in primary school on my way back home. I found that on the street, and some of my friends brought this one. I don't know where they got it from, but I think it's a similar story. Because we don't steal parts from cars. That only stupid people do stuff like that, so we don't. But yeah, we got pretty good tires and wheels on the front. I mean, those tires and those tires were the most expensive parts on the kart. And together with these, are these axles? No, they have a name, but I forgot the name. So yeah, those were the most expensive parts because the chassis was free. We had to buy a little bit of metal to add this part because it was only a downhill kart without an engine up to here with the wheels right there. So we extended it with this little triangle, but that was free. Engine, my buddy worked an internship at Harley-Davidson, got that one, the engine for free. Yeah, so we bought the muffler, I bought the rev counter. There's a different word for that, but I can't remember it right now, so you know what I mean. But yeah, so a lot of the parts were free. The lights were free, and yeah, so the chain was free. All the machined parts for the chain were free. We did buy the yeah, these things, the bearings, but yeah, the rest was free. Brake also from this moped was also free from the scooter. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped that the steering finally works and I can roll around the kart. And yeah, next is figuring out the carb, what to do with that. And yeah, I would say thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. You could, if you want, you can write in the comments if this is any fun for you, or if these videos are any interesting. I just think they're fun, apart from my car content from my MRS, which sits right there. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!